your time too.
Yeah.
It took you forever, so.
Yeah, but if I use this time and use it as a video and make a video of it, then everybody wins. And then that inspires other people to be nice, and it inspires other people to do cool things for people.
Oh,
So
thank you.
You're welcome.
Brian's Mobile One.
It's kind of choking me up here, but this lady, I'm working on her minivan. I met her at the parts store, and as I've been working on this van, I've noticed a couple of things. The power steering pump was making some crazy noises, and then when I went to turn the key on, the first thing you see, it says that oil change is due like over 1,000 miles ago. It was due at 175 according to this. You know, and this ain't a big deal. This happens all the time. 179, 180,000. I wasn't gonna fix her van, but you ever get one of those feelings where you're like, yeah, I'm busy. I mean, I'm rebuilding this diesel engine and the forklift. I've got my building that just showed up. I got all kinds of projects on this, all kinds of days of video day. It's like, why would I take on another project when I've got so much to do? I did her power steering pump for her. Got all the seals, bearings, and stuff done. Come to find out, she's got a son that's deaf. A neighbor has a couple of sons with hearing problems, one that was totally deaf. And they're talking, they're getting, you know, like all kinds of stuff going on. But the more I look at this van, the more I'm like, holy crap. I mean, the tires are bald. I did an awesome job on the power steering pump for her, but I look at the back tires. The back tires are bald. Like, that's scary. You can have a blowout, you can have all kinds of problems. But it's like she needs an oil change, but she's doing power steering because that's the wheel that's squeaking the loudest. But I think we're gonna punk her, and by punk her I mean hook her up. This should be cool. Let's see if I've got the right oil filter for this, but I think I have everything that I need to change her oil. But I think I'm just gonna hook her up. 180,000 miles on this van, you know. Seems like a really good person. I don't know why I had that feeling, but I don't know. I'm getting retarded about it, but it's like, she needs some tires. I don't have any tires to give her, but I can give her an oil change and I can hook her up on the power steering. I had all that stuff just on hand anyway. That would have cost her a lot more, you know, had she taken it somewhere. So, all right, I'm getting excited. This is exciting. This is cool stuff. Let's get it done. Let's see what oil filter this takes and see if I can just squeak that in on this too. I should have it. What is it, a PO? It's a 6607. I bet I've got one of those. I mean, this won't really cost me much. I already have everything in-house. 6607, that's this one. But sometimes stuff just falls into place, you know what I mean? Well, this lady's oil got stolen. I can't drive it out of here without oil in it. Can't leave it on the lift and tie up my garage, so I'm just gonna have to pour some in. We'll have to just like bill that to her. See if we can come to some kind of an agreement. There we go. A couple of issues on your van. Power steering turned out good, but I noticed that the tires have some issues with the baldness on the outside, and the front left looks like it's got some damage. Probably due for some new tires.
It hasn't been that long since I bought them.
Can I show you?
Yeah.
But like the outside edge of the tire right here, you see how that's just totally gone?
Yeah.
So going into winter, that's going to leave you with, looks like mostly that's from tire pressure being a little bit low. This is actually a good brand of tire. This is the one I would recommend if you were to ask me. Let me see if I can get this wheel to turn out to you. So there's two dangers to having tires that are bald like that. The number one danger is blowouts. 40, 50,000 miles, something like that. But this one I noticed because it just stopped in just such a way I could see it. Let me back it up or go forward. So blowouts are a problem because you have less tread to protect the tire. Let me know if you see something in the middle that looks wrong. Right there, okay. I figured you'd be able to see it pretty good. Yeah, you can see that there's kind of some damage right there. So that can cause a blowout on the highway. These are tread bars. The whole reason that they make that little line across there is to let you know when your tires are due to be replaced.
Oh, okay.
So even in the middle, even if it wasn't from, if they're low on air, basically this kind of cups in and it only wears on the outside.
Oh, okay.
But when you look
So
at your,
I need all four?
you need new tires.
Oh.
Yeah, especially with
Okay.
winter coming, you'll
Yeah.
be sliding around like
Okay.
crazy. So anyway, there's that. And then I ran into a little bit of an issue. Somebody stole all your oil while I was working on your van. I'm stealing this lady's oil in her oil filter, and there's nothing she can do about it. They stole the oil filter, and so I can't leave it in there, and I can't run your van without oil in an oil filter.
What?
It'll ruin the engine.
There's no oil filter?
Somebody stole your oil filter. They
What do you
stole
mean?
your oil. So I had to put oil and an
What do you
oil
mean?
filter on it. What do you mean? It was gone. There was no oil
There's
in
no-
your van.
Well, the oil's been actually leaking.
Maybe
Well,
they-
I don't know. It hasn't been leaking. It just has been gone like that.
Right.
So we keep checking it and putting more in.
So,
But there's no oil filter?
so an oil, yeah, the oil filter and the oil were both gone. So
How is that?
I'm stealing this lady's oil. I don't know. I can't tell you for sure.
Odd.
So anyway, I put a new oil filter on it, a new oil in it. That's
you did?
normally like 35 bucks. But that leads me, so there's three
So
problems.
was that like an oil change?
There's,
Did you do an oil change?
You could
Drain
call
out-
it that.
Did you drain out the old oil? Or?
Somebody stole your oil. So anyway, so the charge for doing the power steering pump and then the oil change, and then you need new tires. So that was, I think, the three things. But I think there was one more thing, and that was something about the payment method or whatever. Like, I can't accept the money that you have. So we're gonna have to work something else out where you put that toward tires or something.
Oh no, I'm
So-
paying you. No, I'll pay you.
No, I gotcha.
No.
I knew she was going to say that, and talking to her, I could really tell this lady was a saint. She's super busy. She's got all kinds of good things going on. I knew she was going to say that, hence the backstory and stealing the oil and all that stuff. Anyway, it made a fun story, but also kind of let her know that I was serious. I'm holding my ground here.
That was a lot of your time. I'll pay you. You
Already,
don't even know me.
I already had the oil. I already had the oil filter. I already had the O-rings. I already had the power steering fluid.
Okay, well, I gotta pay you. So.
And my wife, I thought you were going to say that, so I had to make up a story that made it seem somewhat something. But anyway, I wasn't going to bill you for today.
No, I want to pay you. I've got it here somewhere.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
But
I mean, they might take that at the tire place,
Oh,
but this
come
isn't
on.
going to work.
oh, come on.
So,
Seriously.
Seriously,
You've gotta.
you need some new tires. My wife told me that you had something with your son getting surgery, or one of
My
your
daughter,
kids, your
yeah.
daughter,
Yeah.
and you're talking to Jana and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So,
No, you don't need to do that. That's
I know, but
so
I
nice.
can.
It's really, really nice, but I really want to pay you.
yeah, that's not going to
So-
work. So you're just going to have to save that and put that toward tires.
Oh, you're so sweet. I feel so guilty.
Don't
taking
feel
time
guilty.
Like that.
No,
Wow.
this is all me. This is what I decided to do. So,
Oh my gosh. You're so nice.
so if that works for you, then I'm good. And
As far as the oil though, it really has been like just disappearing. So I think, but there's no leak. Like it's not leaking.
your odometer right here says 179,000,
Yeah.
and then the sticker on the window said 175,000. It's due to be replaced.
I know it's due to be replaced, but even like right after we got it replaced, it'll just be like almost
Yeah.
gone, and we have to keep putting in quarts.
And then on your thing it said negative 999
Yeah.
miles past due.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm like, man, if your tires are like that, and you got a surgery coming up, and your oil's that far
Oh.
past due. And another thing is that when I was at the store, like I'm busy, you know, that's a given. But sometimes you get that feeling, and you're just like, well, I'll squeeze this one in, or I'll make this one work. So I'm like, I don't know why I felt that way. And then when I heard about the thing with Jana, I was thinking maybe that's why. So anyway, between that and the oil being past due, and I had the filter, and I had the oil, and I had everything ready to go, I'm like, this means something. I'm not going to mess this up. I'm going to do this right. And so that's what I wanted to do. So
Oh my gosh.
I will take a hug though.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
You bet. So I make videos and I expense stuff and I get free stuff all the time and things work out, and so I'm thinking,
But it's your time too.
Yeah.
It took you forever, so.
yeah, but if I use this time and use it as a video and make a video of it, then everybody wins. And then that inspires other people to be nice, and it inspires other people to do cool things for people.
Aw,
So-
thank you.
You're welcome.
Bonus footage at the end.
I'm so incredibly blessed. I mean, look at what I was doing earlier today. Getting out and flying my paramotor. I call it getting high. It's hard not to smile and just enjoy yourself doing stuff like this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had my share of really, really tough times. You know, stuff that just sucks. But, oh my gosh. Then there's the highs. So I don't know why I'm so blessed. I like to think that it's because I do the right thing when given the chance. Remember a sermon I heard one time where they're saying God answers other people's prayers through other people. You know, like basically you get to play the angel, you get to play the role of giving. Or sometimes people are blessed so that they have something to give when somebody asks for it. You know, if the Lord's going to bless you with something, oftentimes it's because he feels like it'll be used through you to help somebody else, or to teach a lesson, or whatever the case may be. So anyway, that's something to think about. I don't know if that's what this was, but like I say, when that many things fall into place just all together and you get the feeling on top of it, you know, maybe I'm just superstitious or something's wrong, but I just think that it's the way to live. I like it. It makes me happy. And then when good things come along for me, you know, I'm like, instead of saying, no, I feel guilty or something like that, why not just say, sweet. That's awesome. This must be because I did something right. And just enjoy the blessing. Just, you know, or enjoy the time, or, you know, whatever the case may